Hey guys, so today's video is an eyebrow tutorial. As you can see, I'm gonna be using two methods: eyebrow pomade and eyebrow pencil. So first thing I'm gonna do is to clean the eyebrow with my micellar water, then go in and mattify the one that I'm gonna be using eyebrow pencil for. So I'm using my Sasha Buttercup to mattify the eye because the eyebrow pencil tends to produce oil if you don't mattify it. So what I'm doing is to brush the eyebrow before filling it in. Usually I used to draw the brows before I fill it in, but now this filling it in before drawing the eyebrow is actually a game changer for me. Filling the brows in strokes and then connect the dots, start drawing it from the end of the arc to the front of the brows. I don't know if that makes sense. To clean the eyebrow, I'm using a smaller angle brush and my concealer, which is a very nice concealer. As you can see, what I'm doing now is I'm starting from the end of the brows. This is what made my eyebrow routine so much easier, because usually where we have problem with the brows is from the arc or the end of the brows. So I use that weakness and I turned into strength. I don't know if that makes sense, but I start drawing the eyebrow or cleaning the eyebrow from the end of the eyebrow, then connect it to the front of the eyebrow. This will make your eyebrow routine so much easier and so much faster. So now I go in and blend. This is my first blending. After blending, I will just look into the mirror, check the eyebrow, see if there's any place that needs to be cleaned more. Like now, the front of the brow looks wider than I wanted it to be. So I went back in with my concealer and start cleaning it more to give it a straight line or a more defined line. Then I go ahead and blend. And then use my eyebrow scope to scoop it and brush it up. So the upper one, I don't really clean the upper eyebrow because I just don't clean it. I just make sure that the line on the upper eyebrow are straight. So now for the other side of the brow, where I'm going to be using the eyebrow pomade, I first of all put my concealer and then sometimes do set it with my setting powder, but I didn't do that in this video. So you can go ahead and do that before you start. Reason because it helps the pomade to appear more on the brows, and sometimes if you do it right, after filling in the brows and drawing in the brows with your eyebrow pomade, you will not need to clean the eyebrows again. You don't need to use concealer and start cleaning and defining the line if you can do it very well. So this is a secret. When you are brushing, you can just put concealer and then fill in the brows and all of that. As you can see here also, I'm also starting to draw the line from the outer part of the eyebrow, from the arc, because this is where we have the most problem. Where we usually have mistake and problem with eyebrow is always at the end or at the arc, which is also at the end. The outer corner, the inner corner of the eyebrow, usually you don't have issue. The lines are always straight. But when it comes to the ending of the eyebrow, that's where we have issues. So I started doing the eyebrow from that area. If I can perfect that area, that means every part of the eyebrow will be perfect. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the eyebrow using my same concealer. The brush that I'm using is an eyeshadow blending brush. This also changed the game because it's very small, it's very precise, and I love it very much. So what I do is I use the same brush, go over the eyebrow. Because I'm not cleaning the upper corner of the eyebrow, I just go over it and voila, the eyebrow is looking on fleeky. So after my makeup, I just use my scoop to brush every excess powder, everything there, and just keep the eyebrows looking lovely. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, and I will see you guys next. Mwah.